Thank you for staying with us. It's time now to take a look at stories making headlines on the front page of Nigerian newspapers. And I begin with the Nation newspaper. And the major story here says, Tinubu pledges safer schools after rescue of Kaduna pupils. Tinubu pledges safer schools after rescue of Kaduna pupils. And the writer there says, Defense Headquarters to hand over 137 Kuriga School children today. Teacher dies in captivity. All of the 137 children are safely back. Any other figure is a figment of imagination. That's a statement coming from the governor. Another story there, how to tackle national debt challenge by ex-smarts. Who gets Ondo APC governorship ticket? A question there. And President Oke's low-key birthday. And another story quickly, OTOB leadership tussle deepens Labour Party crisis. Those are some of the stories you find on the front page of the Nation newspaper. We'll move now to the Daily Independent. And the major story here says, after Kaduna students' release, Tinubu vows to make schools safe. Afenifere Pandef, MBF, Lord Government, security agencies, others ask federal government to apply same strategy for other victims. And another story on the front page of the Daily Independent there, the Patriot submits declaration for new constitution to Tinubu National Assembly. At the downstrip, no plan by Ijo youth to attack military facilities, says INC. Some stories you find on the front page of the Daily Independent. We'll move now to the Leadership newspaper, and the major story here says, as troops rescue 137 pupils, controversy trails number of abducted Kuriga children. And the writer says, Governor Sani says only 137 kidnapped instead of 287. Rescued victims spent 18 days in captor's den may reunite with families today. Military takes credit, silent on ransom payment. And that's a picture of the rescued children there. And at the top corner, Arase condemns killing of policemen in Imo Delta. Palm Sunday, can urges leaders to emulate Christ. Some stories you find on the front page of the Leadership newspaper. We move to the front page of the Daily Times now. How 137 Kuriga School students were rescued. Defense Headquarters is saying Tinubu welcomes safe return of kidnapped school children, says schools must be made safe, secure for learning. And at the downstream 72nd birthday, donate to charity in my name, not birthday bash. The president is saying. Investment in agriculture, panacea to insecurity, poverty, will be saying. And at the downstrip, Nimet forecast 3-day sunshine, haziness from today. Some stories you find on the front page of the Daily Times. And we move swiftly now to the front page of the New Telegraph. Troops rescue 137 abducted Kaduna school children. 3 days to 1 billion naira ransom deadline. Troops rescue 137 abducted Kaduna school children. And the writers there, Defense Headquarters confirms support from local authorities, government agencies. We had sleepless nights waiting for our children, parents saying. Government deploying strategies to ensure safety in schools. The president is saying, Abbas, Atiku, Obi, Lord release, urge enhanced security. Inspector General of Police Special Anti-Kidnapping Squad deployed in Kaduna. Another story that will quickly take why security votes should be scrapped by lawyers. Lawyers are advocating for the scrapping of security votes received by state governors. And another story there, a sad one, veteran actor Amechi Mwana dies at 61 after battle with kidney disease. Those are some of the stories you find on the front page of the New Telegraph. Quickly to Platform Times. How we rescued 137 Kuriga school children from abductors, Defense Headquarters is saying. deputy governors, clerics advocate unity amidst religious organizations collaboration in Ogun. Teacher abducted with Kaduna school children dies in captivity, governor confirms. And stampede claims 4 lives during almsgiving event in Bauchi. Widow of slain colonel, no military for my children. Their father died, 7 Nigeria. We'll move to the salient times now. My administration deploying strategies to end school abductions. The president is saying Kuriga school children rescued through collaboration of military, local authorities. Strike Nasu Sanu not to direct members to resume work. Police nab 6 cultists with guns, bullets in Oshun. Another story here. Tinubu won't celebrate 72nd birthday due to challenging times in Nigeria, the presidency has said. And we move to the front page of the Nigerian News Direct. Major story again, 137 abducted Kuriga school children regain freedom after 2 weeks in captivity. Governor thanks President. NSA, some of the children are now orphans, parents alleges. And quickly, 2022, 2.5 million individuals contracted tuberculosis in Africa. The World Health Organization is reporting that. And to this Nigerian newspaper, how 137 kidnapped Kaduna pupils were rescued. Defense headquarters. A teacher died during rescue mission. Pupils undergoing medical attention. Kaduna governor says, henceforth will ensure safety of our schools, says Tinubu. Another story here quickly. Abure has desecrated ideals that made us Labour Party, trade union veterans allege. Save Lagos other coastal areas from sea rise. Some statement there from Asiodu. And finally, prices of bread, gari, rice, others increased by 25% in February. National Bureau of Statistics has said. All right. Ibrahim.
Right, the first with me here is the blueprints with the screaming headline, Parent speaks up. Parent speaks up after Kuriga children's rescue. We couldn't sleep, eat as some parents died from trauma. No celebrations. I'll decide my birthday to nation building. I will dedicate, rather, my birthday to nation building, as according to President Tinubu. 66 buried, 44 kidnapped in Niger attack investigation. How my father was killed, son of deceased monarch. That's about it for the Blueprint newspaper. Next is the Daily Trust. Daily Trust has 137 abducted Kaduna students rescued in Zamfara. We're yet to see our children. Parents will make schools safe for learning. President Tinubu, Abbas, Atiku, Obi seek release of all captives. 9 killed, houses burned in Plateau communal clash. Army plans listing wanted persons' names, photos at embassies, airports. Why we set up Zamfara community guards. That's according to Governor Lawal. On the bottom strip, 4 die in Bauchi Zakat collection stampede. You can read that up on the Daily Trust. Next is the Punch newspaper. Kaduna abductions, federal government plans school safety corps as 137 pupils regain freedom. Palm Sunday, Gaza Christians seek peace, Pope mourns 137 Moscow victims. Grieving families, friends demand justice for slain Delta Corps. Olubadan, Olakulein's enthronement process begins Tuesday. And above the masthead, we have $7 billion FX. OPS threatens to sue banks over rejected application. Next is the Matrix. The Matrix newspaper has released Kuriga students confusion over number of abductees. Also, Imo, Kogi, Kano, Oyo, Oshun, Edo, top states that borrowed from CBN to pay salary. Vanguard newspaper is next. Pull Army. Okay, the kicker reads, Niger Delta leaders, stakeholders to federal government. Pull Army out of Okwama. Other Delta Bayelsa communities. Also, we have hunger. Kano governor hails Dangote on palliatives to residents. Serap to Tinubu, emulate Oti, obey court judgment, stopping pensions to ex-governors. Abuja Inquirer is next. Abuja Inquirer has the headlines. I think I'm kind of fumbling for the Abuja Inquirer. Right, behind the rot in Abuja school for the gifted. Students defecate in the open. Herders take over premises. Outrage as police burn officers killed in Delta, Imo. And then Nigeria tops 2.5 million Africans with tuberculosis in 2022. That's according to the WHO. The Guardian newspaper is next. Living wage negotiations hobbled by debts, poor execution in states, insecurity. Tinubu's government has failed. Enough is enough, say northern elders, and residents battle hunger over Okwama military crisis. Many fear dead. 15 houses razed as youths clash in Plateau. Next is the Business Day. The Business Day has as its headline, another rate hike seen as hawkish. MPC meets. Analyses untold human cost of Nigeria's electricity crisis. You can read that up on the front pages of Business Day newspaper. Nature News is the penultimate paper with me. Global warming, heat waves will trigger food price hike worldwide. That's according to study. U.S. grants $150 million to 33 Nigerian companies for agri value chain. There is so much to read on the front page of the Nature News newspaper. And last but not least is Sporting Live. Nigeria versus Mali. Bassi out, returns to Fulham to further assessment. Osai Samuel may face arrest at Istanbul airport. And then big move, Man City enter race for £60 million brainwave. Chelsea to battle Barca for Willian. Well, there's so much to read on the front page of the Sporting Live newspaper.
Obviously, it's a whole lot there. But one of the stories dominating the papers this morning is the rescued school children in Kaduna. We are happy to see them rescued, but we can't talk much on that for now. As we get along, we might be able to, but let's quickly move forward. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo says